Welcome back. My name is Ray, and today we are continuing more of Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. Yay! This has been such a good game so far. I'm so keen to get stuck back into it today. Hello, like Kate. Thank you for the heads up as well about the notification. I appreciate that. It should be up now. Cool. How y'all been? How you been? Oh man, I'm so keen. I've been thinking about this game for like the past week. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it today. I kind of have to get up early tomorrow, so I might yeah, I might suss out how long we're gonna be. But we'll get a big chunk done. If my cat is also being naughty and I have to step away, I'm gonna let you guys know as well because I don't know what she's doing right now. She's kind of pissed off at me because they didn't have her food that she likes, so we'll see how we go. You've been holding yourself back from looking up the ending and not spoil yourself? Oh no, don't spoil yourself. We'll get there soon, I promise. Oh my god. I'm so glad that you're liking it though. I fucking love it. So good. If we're playing at all, I noticed last stream audio was a bit up and down in terms of their I think it's also partly the game and also partly me, but if the audio is too low or too loud, please feel free to let me know and I'll fix it. We got to a nice middle ground towards the end, but I think having multiple people host this channel, things don't stay consistent with the audio options, so we'll fix that up if we need to. At the moment, we're just in that menu screen. Nix, come here. You'd be in a bot already. But we're gonna soldier on. Alright, let's continue Act 2. Go. He's under my desk. Alright, let's continue Act 2 now. Oh man, okay. I think we just spoke to Persephone in the last stream, from what I remember. I think? Nothing left to do but go to Aphrodite's party. God, I'm trying to remember if we did do that last time. Damn, we talked to her a lot. She's my new ally now, I suppose. No. Okay. I'm gonna talk to Persephone one more time and see what happens. Hold on, 1 second, lads. Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with this, but I just want to make sure I asked everything just to get a recap. I'm pretty sure I have to go to the party.
I didn't realize come by any time would be taken so literally,
damn.
Grace. Something specific on your mind?
Yes. Oh, I can talk to her! Ooh. Tell me about Hades. Oh, damn. Tell me about the idols. Tell me about Calliope. No thanks. Tell me about the idols first.
I'd like to know a little more about the idols. I am one now, right?
What constitutes a little more in this instance?
Well, what are we? Where did we come from? If an idol is a soul that moves from person to person, it must have started somewhere, right?
Ah, the big question. To which the answer is, nobody knows.
Damn.
I remember the original Persephone only vaguely. Indeed, I'm not even certain she was the original. Was there something before her? How did she get her Eidolon? I couldn't tell you.
Damn.
Evidently, we wrote little down in those early days, or were forbidden to, and our memories only stretch back so far. Anything beyond that simply isn't.
Damn. How can you not know where you're from? Hello, Morgan. How you going? Have a good nap? We're just going back to Persephone, just to ask some more questions before we go do Aphrodite's party. Oh, crap! Oh my god, Benland, hello! Hello, I've been on vacay, so I missed this bit, and I can't watch the stream because I want to play this myself. That is completely fine. Thank you so much for the sub. Oh my god, 26 months. That's such a long time. Let's get some emotes in chat for Benland. Thank you so much. Hello, suspicious sausage. How are you? Ugh. Oh my god, I just tripped over my own words. Hello, how are you How you going? How you going? We are going to continue Act 2 of this lovely game. But I really do recommend definitely giving it a go for yourself too, if you're keen on that. Have a nice stream. If y'all's announcements were working for the past week. Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry they're not working. We didn't even notice. It's our bad, but we'll get them fixed soon. Bye. Bye. I've liked all the songs so far, so it's been very good. Alrighty. Let's go. I'm gonna ask her about how she doesn't know where she's from.
Psst. Isn't it strange to not know where you come from? For all you know, the idols could be aliens.
Aliens? Grace, you watch too many movies.
Gods are okay, but aliens are just wacky fiction.
Fine, yes. It is strange. No, our earliest days aren't the only blanks in our memories, however. We have many. And the last was the day Zeus called us all together to tell us Rome had fallen and we should prepare for war. But did that war occur? I couldn't tell you. The last thing I remember after Rome was 1,000 years later, in the 16th century. I was in a different body, feeling as if no time at all had passed. Athena calls that period the gap. That's what it feels like.
Wow.
All of us experienced it, and not one of us knows why or how.
Tell me more about this gap.
The gap you mentioned. What was that like? Did you just wake up one day, or...?
I wasn't asleep. I lived. I had lives. I passed on my Eidolon. I may have known who I was and what I was, but perhaps I was completely unaware. All I know is that one day, Athena came to my nunnery.
Nunnery?
Near Trieste, I think. The moment that I saw her, all the old memories came flooding back. My life during the gap was wiped away in an instant, and it never returned. If someone did that to us, they were powerful indeed.
What about Athena?
Yeah.
I mean, she's the one who found you, right? She must have been aware.
Athena woke up on her own, or so she claims, and spent the next century rounding up those idols who remained. Zeus, however, was gone. What became of him, what happened in Rome, we've never pieced it together. It's troubling.
I was curious about Zeus, actually. Very curious. I kind of want to know about Hades, if she'll talk to me. But she was a nun. Persephone was a nun. That's wild.
Are you willing to talk about Hades? If you don't want to, that's fine. I'm just...
Incredibly curious how I ended up murdering my husband.
That, yeah.
You know, one might think that my hatred of Hades began when he kidnapped me and forced me to be his bride. But honestly, that wasn't it. I hated my brothers and sisters for letting it happen, but Hades himself terrified me.
So sad.
He had a presence. I mean, one that forever made him the most important man in the room. And me? Oh, I was nothing in comparison. When Hades began doting on me, trying to earn my favor, I swooned that he might deign to think of me that way. For centuries, I actually thought I was in love.
Wow.
That the kidnapping was the best thing that ever happened to me. It's funny how our perspectives change.
I think he was like, eh? But also, she kind of demands that type of attention now. Like, she walks into the room and you're like, wow, who is that woman? You know what I mean? Pretty impressive. What changed between you and Hades?
If you got along with Hades for so long, what changed?
I did. I grew up. I was a trophy for Hades.
True.
A conquest that he expected to remain meek and unchanging forever. He went out of his way to keep me small. I slowly realized that, he'd always been that way.
Mm-hmm.
Manipulation and arrogance behind the handsome sneer. We battled for centuries. I hated him, and I told him so, but he refused to part with me. He declared that I was his and would stay in the underworld where I belonged.
This is so messed up.
And that's when you killed him?
That's when I killed him. Yes. The first time one idol had ever murdered another.
He's happy about
Thank you very much.
that. I love this woman. That was so upsetting that she was his property. Like, God, I'm so glad she got out of there. In one way or the other. You were punished for killing Hades, right?
I'm guessing the other idols weren't thrilled with you killing Hades.
Well, yeah, they didn't know what to do with me. And Athena was furious that the most powerful remaining idol had been lost. You see, this was before the war and before all the new rules. The chorus had never once contemplated execution, but they certainly considered it then.
Wow.
In the end, they decided it was better to humiliate me. They ensured I did not benefit from Hades' murder, and stripped the throne I had wrested from his grasp.
Which you weren't happy about.
I asked them where they
Yeah.
were all those years while I pleaded for help. I was held captive, and what was I expected to do? Would I lie down and take it forever because Hades was more useful to them alive?
Not fair on her.
No. I stopped doing what was expected of me the day I slit his throat.
Oh.
May he rot in Tartarus with the Titans for all eternity.
Damn, girl. That's so upsetting that Athena didn't put, like, kind of rules or implications on Hades for what he had done, but it was expected that Persephone was going to be punished for basically killing him when he was obviously abusive. Like, that's so messed up. They let you down, girl. I'm Persephone all the way in this. This is Athena's. What the hell, man? Athena's something else. Did you see the performance of Mary Elizabeth and Laura Bailey duetting from the game? No, I didn't. I didn't actually yet. I'd be keen to see that. I bet Athena felt threatened too. Yeah, for sure. Will the war end the gap? Yeah. Yeah, actually. That's sussy. How did you end up running a nightclub?
How did you go from ruling the underworld to opening a nightclub named after it?
Self-made woman.
I won it in a bet with Dionysus, god of merriment.
Okay, there has to be a story there.
Well, the story is that he was a fool, but a charming one with many patrons. They built him a nightclub as his personal playground. And it was a grand old time for Dionysus in the 1970s.
I bet it was.
assure you. But he didn't know how to run a business. By the time Disco was ready to die, so was his stupid club. So I offered to make it profitable. If I succeeded, he would turn ownership over to me. He accepted because, frankly, all he wanted to do was drink anyhow. I was successful. The club became mine, and I kicked Dionysus out for never paying his tab.
Sucks to be him.
Dionysus ever sobers up, he might decide to be sore about it, but so far, that hasn't happened.
Tell me more about Calliope.
Tell me more about Calliope. You and her were good friends, right?
Friends, eh?
We were.
And
if you had told me a decade ago that I would become close to one of the muses, I would have laughed in your face. I always considered them Apollo's creatures.
Oh my god.
Calliope, Clio, and Talia. Vapid, frivolous gods who handed off their eidolon to any artist who took their fancy. Every time I met one of them, they were someone else. Apollo called them the Sisters of Beauty,
My
no matter
God.
their gender. Can you imagine that? That's such a stupid name.
I never thought of that. Do idols change gender a lot?
Well, we tend to seek out successors like ourselves, but it happens. With the muses, it happened frequently. Everywhere Apollo went, they surrounded him like a gaggle of ducklings.
Oh my god.
Just like him to gather his own fans.
I'm glad that I'm not like that, I guess. How did you end up friends with Calliope?
If you disliked the muses so much, how did you end up becoming friends with Calliope?
She sought me out. She'd become more and more unhappy on Olympus, so she decided to leave just as I had, long before. Calliope asked for my help, and I laughed in her face. Go ask one of your sycophant mortals, I told her. I mean, surely one of them has some threadbare couch you can sleep on.
Wow.
Typically, she was undeterred. She didn't just want a place to stay. She said she wanted to learn how to be truly independent from an idol who had mastered it. What can I say? I mean, I am a sucker for a well-timed compliment. I took her in. Apollo was furious. He and Calliope were barely speaking, but he was certain she'd come crawling back to Olympus. Oh, it made taking her in all the sweeter.
Oh my god. You and Calliope became friends after you took her in?
After you took Calliope in, that's when you became friends?
Well, no, not right away. I wasn't looking for a friend. What I was looking for was an opening act in the club. Calliope entertained here for years, and then eventually turned from performing to attracting new acts. She was in her element. She and I, we warmed up to each other eventually. She was more capable than I expected, and I adored her furious rants.
Calliope didn't seem like the furious type when I met her. That's hard to picture.
Oh, then you didn't really meet her. She was an idealist, and nobody could ever quite live up to her standards for very long. Her brothers and sisters, least of all. The idols needed to change, she said. They were withering away in the shadows, diminished and unwilling to save their own skins. When I joined the chorus, she expected me to change everything, as if I could single-handedly override Athena. I was to be her champion, and together we would bring revolution to the idols. Well, I was yet another disappointment. She left the club, but I gave her a place to live. We were supposed to stay in touch, but you know how it went from there.
That's all I can think of for now. I'll see you around?
Oh, yes. That's where I'll be. Around.
She's so cute. What the hell? That could be a really good ending, getting Freddy in the band to play for the club. Or at least part of the game, that'd be really cool, actually. Alright, let's go to the party, lads. Day 4. We have 3 days to live until our trial. I mean, 3 days until the trial. Let's go to the party. Oh, Apollo's here.
Fancy party? Check. Bunch of strangers? Check. Grace totally not dressed for the occasion? Check. Now, if only I knew what I was supposed to be doing here.
Grace? You're here.
Yeah, I'm invited, aren't I?
I'm just surprised you even knew it was happening.
Persephone said I should come to this. Whatever this is.
Persephone didn't tell you? Why am I not surprised?
What's happening? What's going on? Hoardy. So I was showing Jake, my brother, the VOD from us stream, and he's sussy on Apollo. And I didn't think that until I heard his theory, because Apollo's like, he thinks Apollo already saw Calliope's death. But yeah, we don't know. We're all just speculating, huh? Totally underdressed for the situation, meets Apollo. Never mind. That man's still wearing flip-flops. You didn't tell me either. I came for Aphrodite's help. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good, or I came for Aphrodite's help? You don't say that doesn't sound good.
I don't like the sound of that. What am I missing?
You don't have any of Calliope's memories, right? No deja vu, recollections that aren't your own?
No. Should I have?
Not right away. For a while, you won't remember anything. We call it the veil. In time, the veil will start to lift, slowly at first, but eventually you'll remember almost everything Calliope did.
This better not be an orgy. Something like that. Nobody told me that. That sounds kind of cool. Nobody told me that.
Seems like the sort of thing you should tell a new idol.
New idols are usually chosen. You would know about this already, except
Calliope was murdered.
well, remember how old we all are. There are so many memories, so the veil lifts gradually to protect you.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's like a flood. It becomes difficult to separate what's you and what's them, and all who came before them.
Does that mean I'll find out who murdered me? Maybe? Why can't I think just wait and see when that happens? That sounds awful. Will I become Calliope? I'm not sure what to think. Will I become Calliope?
You're saying I won't be me. I won't be Grace. Will I start calling myself Calliope?
Maybe. Eventually, most of us do, but most of us were chosen and prepared.
And I didn't choose this.
I understand. Take some time to let it sink in. If you like, we can talk about it later.
What does this have to do with the party?
Aphrodite hasn't been the same since we came to the New World. She has horrific memories of what she endured during the war. Passing on her eidolon is a way to forget, for a while. That's what this party is for.
What? Aphrodite is going to die, question mark. Let's start with that.
When you say she's gonna pass on her eidolon, you mean...
She's going to die, yes, and pass her soul on to a chosen successor.
in front of everyone?
We're here to help, Grace, to make it easier for Aphrodite to do what she feels she must. We're here to say goodbye, at least for a while.
I'm also eating a little ice cream, so I'm making weird faces, that's why. Aphrodite has done this before.
This isn't the first time Aphrodite's done this. She's held this kind of gathering before, right?
This is her fourth, I think, perhaps fifth.
So every time the
Wow.
veil, whatever you call it, when it starts to lift...
Aphrodite's memories return, and eventually it is too much. We gather to pay our respects and to honor the past. Well, she still remembers it.
That's sad. My god. I'm gonna say Calliope didn't approve.
Wait. Persephone said Calliope always refused to come to these parties.
She refused on principle. Everything Calliope did was on principle. She believed Aphrodite was indulging her sadness, wallowing in it. She thought Aphrodite should try harder. It was a point of contention between them. Aphrodite will be grateful you're here. Trust me.
Do you support this?
Do you support what Aphrodite is doing here?
It's not my choice to make, Grace.
Yeah, but you must have an opinion.
Eventually you will remember what we experienced during the war. And eventually you will remember that what Aphrodite experienced was far worse.
Oh my god.
If this is the mercy she requires, I will not tell her she should not take it.
This war sounds messed up. I don't like this idea at all, or I get it. I don't really like it, but I get it, I guess. It's like a mix of both. This is hard. I'm kind of tempted to see what I'll say with this.
I don't know, Apollo. I don't like the whole idea.
You want her help, don't you?
Yes, but
At least speak with Aphrodite before you make a final decision. She's not here just yet. Until she arrives, I suggest mingling.
mingling.
Yeah, mingling.
You're
Talk to Eros. Or we can talk more if you like. Just try to relax, Grace.
Sure, yeah. Relax. That's what this party is for, right?
This is intense, fam. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, but it's not really my decision to make, it's her decision, so... I do definitely want to talk to Eros. Eros? I think? Go there.
Grace!
Hey, Eros. Nice to... Oh. Okay.
Aphrodite will be so happy you're here. It means so much you have no idea.
Oh my god. So I'm told, where is Aphrodite? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay? You seem a bit...
Every time she does this, I don't know how to handle it. I almost want to run upstairs and demand she stop. Remind her that this never works. Sorry, I shouldn't unload on you. It's been a bad week.
This happens a lot. It's okay. I don't like this at all. I feel for you. I feel for you.
Hey, I understand. This can't be easy.
She's the one who is suffering. I shouldn't be complaining. I just hate this. I'm there every day, going through it all with her. The nightmares, the panic attacks, the weeks when she just won't get out of bed.
Oh my god.
I'm there when she forgets the war's over, and I hold her until the screaming stops. Me. I do that.
That sounds awful.
It does.
And now I'm arranging her gathering again, so she can die again. And I'll watch it all again.
Not fair on him either, though. Oh my god. I'm gonna ask what happened, I think.
Is it okay if I ask what happened? I don't mean to pry, but I'm new. I really don't know.
No, it's okay. I wouldn't usually talk about it, but I know you don't mean any harm. What happened is that Brother Ares happened.
What'd he do?
He missed out on the first world-spanning war, you see. So he was damned if he'd miss out on the next one. He found some jack-booted mortals, so full of themselves and their supremacy. And he told them about the idols. Then they came for us. Took us completely by surprise. Some they killed, but Aphrodite, her they captured.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
What the hell? What the fuck? Did Aphrodite escape?
Aphrodite was captured, but she's here now. So she must have escaped.
She didn't. Do you know the name Hephaestus?
Yes.
No. Should I?
God of smiths. He could make anything, any tool or weapon. He was Aphrodite's husband, and he adored her. When he found out the mortals were torturing her, he went mad. He was determined to save her.
Wait, they tortured her?
Nothing extreme, I'm told. They were too frightened, but they were also determined to wring every last secret out of her. So, who knows how long that fear would have lasted. Thus, Hephaestus made a deal.
Pretty sure it was bad.
With
then.
the, jackbooted guys.
No, with their enemies. That's what saved her.
I'm just gonna finish my ice cream before I press the next one. Right, so
Then this deal is how Aphrodite survived.
It's how we all survived. It's what brought us to the new world. Hephaestus saved us all. We never saw him again. That was the deal. He would leave, make their precious weapons, and never look back. Aphrodite never even got to say goodbye. It's funny, because Aphrodite didn't even like Hephaestus when they were married. She seemed to resent every minute they were together. But now he's all she can think about.
Is there no other way?
Is there no other way? Does Aphrodite really need to...
To die? I've asked that so many times. She's tried magic, drugs, psychotherapy, meditation, everything we could possibly think of. For a while, she'll deny anything's wrong. It all seems fine, and I start to hope. Maybe this time will be different. Then the nightmares begin, and the memories return. More with each passing day until... I hate it, but I see her agony. I can't deny her this.
Isn't this like suicide?
Maybe I just don't understand, but... Isn't this... like suicide?
Some of the idols have committed suicide. They let themselves die without passing on their eidolon.
What happens?
What you'd expect. They're gone. Forever.
That's what happens.
Mother says she can't do that. She won't. Not until she sees Hephaestus again, I suspect. Not that what's happening here is anything casual. She still has to die for a while.
You don't seem to approve.
You sound like you don't approve of what Aphrodite's doing.
What I want is for her to not hurt anymore. What I want is for this to end. She'll ask you to use your power as part of the celebration. Could you use it to inspire her?
I can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to, Eros.
That's not what I'm asking. I believe that deep down, she doesn't want to do this any longer. She must see it isn't working. She just needs the strength to try. Or I hope that's all she needs.
What if you're wrong? I'll do my best. It's not up to me. What if you're wrong?
What if you're wrong? What if she decides not to do this and it keeps getting worse?
Then I'll be with her to help her reach the other side.
If she can.
Yeah. If she can.
We'll try.
It's a lot to ask. I'll understand if you can't. All I want, one way or another, is to get through tonight.
Talk to Apollo.
I know all these people, Grace. For as long as I can remember, I've known them. Yet sometimes I feel like I don't know any of them at all. Or they me.
Just see, you don't seem comfortable.
You don't enjoy these family gatherings, do you?
Are they family gatherings? Like the sort mortals have?
You call each other sister and brother and mother.
Well, yes, but...
And you've been together like 100 times longer than I lived with my family. All you're missing is a drunk uncle everyone has to apologize for.
That would be Pan. But yes,
Aw.
I feel very much out of place.
Why is that? Why not avoid them? That's kind of sad. Why is that?
Why is that exactly? Wouldn't you feel more like you belonged after 1,000 years together?
Is your assumption that all those centuries bring great wisdom?
Don't they?
We get older. We have more to forget. We hold grudges longer, but wiser. No. Not so far.
I would assume wiser, but I guess not. Eros wants this to stop. Or Eros, sorry. Eros wants this to stop.
I spoke to Eros. He's pretty broken up over all this.
Oh, poor Eros. Each new successor, his hopes rise up once more. And then he watches the new Aphrodite crumble. Piece by piece. Only to start all over again. It's so different from the olden days. Once he was the eternal disaster, and Aphrodite kept constant vigil over him.
Maybe he feels like he owes her.
I think he's followed her into a dark void, and somewhere, deep down, believes he deserves no better.
I should get back out there.
Okay, let's wait for Aphrodite. I want to try and get this song right. He's so pretty.
My family. Having you all here, gathered once again to see me off, it moves me. More than I can say. My loves, my darlings, my dearest friends. And you. Oh, my dear sweet thing. I dare not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep. Yet here you are. Yet here she is. Huh.
You could have invited me. Can we talk in private? Nice to meet you again. Nice to meet you again.
It's lovely to meet you, Aphrodite. Properly, this time.
Ah, yes. Poor Calliope. Such a loss to us all. I shall miss her dearly. To have come so far, only... No, it doesn't bear thinking about. It's too much.
Is this Grace, my lady? The new muse?
Oh! What manners I have. Grace, Grace, meet the lovely mortal woman who shall tonight become the new me.
Oh
Hi, my
gosh.
name's Venus. And yes, it really is Venus. Nice to meet you, Grace.
And then she's gonna end up dying too. Oh my god. You were chosen? I want to say nice to meet you, but also like you were chosen?
Hi. I have to admit, it'll be weird watching this happen the, proper way.
Because I'm chosen?
Yeah. I wasn't. Not like this, anyhow.
Yeah. Lady Aphrodite told me. I'm so sorry. That sounds awful.
There will be so much time for you lovelies to speak later. Now, we must prepare for my departure.
No, don't die. I really need your help first. I might say this to her. Let's see what she says.
Are you sure we can't talk first? I really need your help, Aphrodite.
I know you do, my dear. I wish I could be there for you, but I'm afraid my time is up. But since you've shown such kindness in coming, I will ask Eros to make himself available to you afterwards.
Eros
There's
is a
nothing
mess.
I know that he does not. He is my son, my truest friend, my longest love.
Won't he be a little distracted?
Eros has been through this before, Grace. He knows what must be done.
Eros is not okay with this though. Tell me what my role is. I want to talk you out of this. I'm sorry this happened to you. I'm gonna say this. I'm sorry.
I just want to say, I'm really sorry that this happened to you, that you need to do this.
Oh,
A babe in our dreary world, and yet already possessed of such earnest purpose.
Weren't you opposed to this, Grace?
Apollo! Oh, you've come after all.
You look remarkably well, cousin.
I've had a great deal of time to prepare. I assure you that would not be the case.
did I tell
As
her?
for you, Grace, have you gathered the true purpose of tonight's gathering?
Any excuse for a party? I don't know. To forget? To forget. I want to tell her no, but I don't want to be like messed up to her. Grace is kind of shuddering.
To ease your suffering? To forget about what happened?
An escape into the soothing blackness. To swim in Lethean waters, at least for a time.
Does it help?
I don't know. Each Aphrodite before me begged for mercy. This is all I can do for all of us. Even so, tonight is not about the pain. It is about honoring the memory of what was while that memory still persists. Go, enjoy the gathering, Grace. Tell me when you're ready to begin.
Ooh, let's talk to Venus.
I should apologize, Grace. Saying that I was chosen like I'm somehow more special.
No.
I really didn't mean it that way. I hope you can... I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It looks like I'll be doing that a lot. Lady Aphrodite said I'm ready, but I don't know.
I don't mind. Can't be ready for this. Second thoughts? Second thoughts.
Having second thoughts? If so, now's probably the time to mention it.
I would never do that to Lady Aphrodite. I'm just nervous.
That's understandable.
If I can ask, what does it feel like after it happens? Do you feel different?
Happened so fast. Not really, no. I was terrified. I'm gonna say not really, no. But I know you change. I'll say, it happened so fast? Yeah.
I'm not sure. It happened so fast, I didn't know what to think. Calliope died, and then all this happened.
You didn't remember anything? About her? Who she was? She was just gone?
Yeah. Isn't that the point of all this?
I just wanted to be sure. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it could be real.
Oh no, like, hey, I tried adding you guys in stream related, but I'm not sure if you got it, sorry. Sorry, I tried adding you guys in stream chat, but some people might have it muted. Sorry about that. I should have put it in an announcement. But welcome back. How do you know Aphrodite?
How do you know Aphrodite exactly?
So I was working at this homeless shelter, right? A couple of years ago, and she came in with one of the older residents. And she was there in this, like, amazing dress. And she's sitting with this guy and really listening to him. Like, they were old friends or something. I just thought, what is someone like her doing in a place like this? So, I just went over and introduced myself.
That's it? Just like that.
Yeah. She came back to the shelter a few times, but by then, I guess she'd taken an interest in me instead.
Sometimes I wish you could just do that more commonly. Just be like, hey, you look cool. You want to be friends? Yeah, I'm glad you made it back too. We haven't really done that much. We're just talking to people about this ritual which Aphrodite wants to kind of guess end her life because of what she dealt with during the war, and then transfer her soul to another person. Your name, you're okay with all this?
Are you really okay with all this? You know what's gonna happen, right?
I saw a lot of people in crisis at the shelter. I knew something was wrong with Lady Aphrodite. She's in so much pain, Grace. She won't let you see how much. Errol's called me one night desperate. She wouldn't stop screaming. She didn't know where she was.
Aww.
She's a good person, Grace. A good soul. She deserves mercy.
I'm gonna say, but this is wrong. Fuck, this is so hard. This is gonna keep happening forever.
But don't you feel this is wrong? I mean, you're ending your life. It's like some kind of murder-suicide pact.
I don't think of it like that. Lady Aphrodite is not committing suicide, and I'm not being murdered.
Aren't you? Your life is ending. It's being taken over, swallowed up by Aphrodite's grief.
I'm becoming part of something bigger. Something amazing. Or maybe you're right. It'll be terrible, and I'll end up in so much pain I'll regret it.
So why go through with it?
Because Lady Aphrodite needs me. Maybe, just maybe, if I'm added into the mix of all the people she's been, maybe things will be different.
Maybe, but I don't know. Talk to Apollo. I'm scared about how I'm gonna go with this one. I could fuck it up and make it
Back
worse.
again.
Aphrodite won't help me.
I don't think I'll have a chance to talk to Aphrodite. Not before, you know.
Not surprising. Surely Persephone must have realized that.
How? She's never been to one of these things. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'd do now.
You have two choices, Grace. Either you do as she asks and sing her to her rest,
At which point Venus won't have Aphrodite's memories yet.
or you somehow convince her to remain with us and hope she's grateful.
Oh
And
god.
doesn't regret it. Or get angry at me for ruining her party.
This is
Do
fucked
what you
up.
feel is right. It's a risk either way.
Have you met Venus?
Have you spoken with Venus? She seems really...
Nice, earnest, a genuinely good person.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's not an accident. Ever since the war, Aphrodite has sought out the kindest, the most innocent souls to be her successors. She chooses them because she believes that over time, it might make her a better person. A more
Oh
worthy
my
person.
god. That's
Wouldn't it be better
kinda-
if she chose people who were, I don't know, more resilient?
I suppose that depends on your definition of strength, Grace.
I should get back out there.
Oh my god. I don't think she lives in them long enough for them to have an impact. I don't know. I didn't get it. The whole thing as to what we're kind of doing. She's invited a bunch of her like friends and family because as we kind of discovered, the longer that their soul has been in your body, the more you get their memories. And Aphrodite, there was a big war caused by Ares, and Aphrodite was captured during that war and tortured by mortals, and it was so bad that she kind of can't handle it. So once she starts reclaiming her memories back in that body, it's kind of bad. She gets nightmares and stuff, so she then ends her life and passes on her soul to another person before. And then I guess when they start remembering things, they do the same thing. But it's like an endless cycle. Yeah. Yeah. It's to kind of forget. And then by doing so, she kind of hopes that one day she'll be like better. Because she'll get like the purest person. And she'll be, I don't know. Yeah. It's kind of fucked up. Let's begin the ritual. I don't know what kind of option I'm gonna go with. I guess I should decide. Am I gonna go more I'm okay with this, or more like I think you should stop doing this and find another way? I don't know. I think I'm more leaning towards to find another way, but we'll see.
I have tried so hard, fought for so long, but in the end, I must bid you all farewell once again. But before I go, I would like us all to remember the sacrifices that brought us here, to this strange new world. This time, it is with the help of our lovely muse that we shall be guided.
Oh my god.
We let them rise. We let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. Since the beginning we were hidden. We held court from up above. 'Twas the golden age of reason.
Oh my god.
And I the queen of love. But a plague of hate was spreading, and there were vultures standing by. Before we fell to our knees begging, we fell from the sky. We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong, we were wrong. Our so-called brother Ares sold his soul forevermore. He so loved the military, he became their dog of war. He denounced his loving family, and with mortal guns and greed, on a plate gladly delivered everything that war dogs need. He betrayed us and we let him, and with their mortal souls long gone, we thought we were untouchable. We were wrong, we were wrong. I see you have the power, it's a poisonous reward. My virtues only scorn me when I was once adored. Loved by every mortal, then ripped from paradise. No one suffered greater till he made his sacrifice. The man that I ignored saved me when I fell. Yes, the husband I abhorred rescued me from hell. I thought it was a joke when it was said to me. He struck a deal with our enemy's enemy, made a secret weapon so my captors let me go.
Oh my god. Nukes? What the hell?
He gave up his freedom, leaving just a memory, and this love I'll never know is what he gave to me.
Oh.
I can see everything, it's interesting why you feel so blue. Because of the horror show from long ago, there ain't no getting through. A husband who sacrificed and paid the price for you to be free. Wherever he is right now, you'd think somehow that...
Excuse me.
Sorry, I'm on a roll. I don't pretend to know the mind of a god. That's something I never thought I'd say. I'm not the only one here who wants to know. Is leaving now the only way to go?
I'm confused. Who are you? Thank you for sharing, little one. You're 80 years overdue. Now take your seat, you've had your fun. I think you'll find I'm a god, making note of the staggering lack of help. And so no matter what you think you know, this ceremony is the only way to go.
Oh god, I don't know if I should have said that.
Don't you write anything down. Is there a statue of Hephaestus in town? Or
So
is history
pretty.
just a record that slowly gathers dust? You gotta turn it up loud so the player doesn't rust. Because I find the story so unique, I'll sing in plain speak. Your rest leaves the rest of your family stressed and depressed. They repress, so will only digress. I'm impressed by the sense of occasion, I guess. But this mess of a quest to possess is grotesque. It's happened to me, and I'll never know when calliope inside of me surfaces. So I request that your guests reassess the process. And unless you address all this godly excess,
Oh my
continue
God.
to guess while you repossess. And I won't acquiesce till a change manifests. I'm out. Sometimes taking a breath's the only way to go. Considering the options left, it's the only way to go.
I can't tell you what to do.
What is the only way to go?
In the end, it's her decision.
So much
don't know what to
said
do.
in silence,
It's
it's
onto you.
timeless, it's precious sympathy.
She's gonna do it.
Can
know
we,
anything.
all honestly,
A smattering.
modestly take a seat and breathe? 'Cause I'm that kind of God. Prepare the girl for precious cargo. Just mad about their tragic puppet show. As my memory erases
so will all your faces. Oblivion.
I should have said. Oh, she's doing it.
The only way to go.
Maybe I should have said the other one. I didn't know. Fuck. I should have been like, don't do it. Well, she did it.
Are you?
I'm fine. I'm still myself. I thought there'd be something more, that I feel her presence, but she's just gone.
She'll be back. But she'll also be you. She'll be different.
I'll try to be ready. I promise.
I should have said don't do it, but I felt bad telling her how to live her life. You know, it's hard. Fuck. Hello, Zen. What do you think I should have done? It's like doing that. It is, and then yours has to deal with it. It's so bad. I thought that if I said it's up to you, she would kind of be like, oh, actually, yeah, I get what you're saying. Maybe I shouldn't do it, but she did it anyway. I can't save Scum. I can't do it. Like, should I do it? It's just you and Like K here. What do you guys think? I don't know if I can save Scum. I think it just saves on top, right? Sam, we're doing it. It's only two of you. I just don't know if it's gonna work. Exit the game? No. Oh, shit. Here we go. Alright. Are we doing this? Don't tell anyone, okay? You can't tell anyone. Just our little secret, and whoever watches the VOD.
We let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. Since the beginning we were hidden. We held court from up above. 'Twas the golden age of reason, and I the queen of love. But a plague of hate was spreading, and there were vultures standing by. Before we fell to our knees begging, we fell from the sky. We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. Our so-called brother Ares sold his soul forevermore. He so loved the military, he became their dog of war. He denounced his loving family, and with mortal guns and greed, on a plate gladly delivered everything that war dogs need. He betrayed us and we let him, and with their mortal souls long gone, we thought we were untouchable. We were wrong. We were wrong. I see you have the power. It's a earnest reward. My virtues only scorned me when I was once adored, loved by every mortal, then ripped from paradise. No one suffered greater till he made his sacrifice. The man that I ignored saved me when I fell. Yes, the husband I abhorred rescued me from hell. I thought it was a joke when it was said to me, he struck a deal with our enemy's enemy, made a secret weapon so my captors
My
let me
God.
go. He gave up his freedom, leaving just a memory, and this love I'll never know is what he gave to me.
I have big doubts. Is that what I said last time? I think so.
I can see everything, it's interesting why you feel so blue. Because of the horror show from long ago, there ain't no getting through. A husband who sacrificed and paid the price for you to be free. Wherever he is right now, you'd think somehow that...
Excuse me.
Sorry, I'm on a roll. I don't pretend to know the mind of a god. That's something I never thought I'd say. I'm not the only one here who wants to know. Is leaving now the only way to go?
I'm confused. Who are you? Thank you for sharing, little one. You're 80 years overdue. Now take your seat, you've had your fun. I think you'll find I'm a god, making note of the staggering lack of help. And so no matter what you think you know, this ceremony is the only way to go.
Don't you write anything down. Is there a statue of Hephaestus in town? Or is history just a record that slowly gathers dust? You gotta turn it up loud so the player doesn't rust. Because I find the story so unique, I'll sing in plain speak. You rest leaves the rest of your family stressed and depressed. They repress, so will only digress. I'm impressed by the sense of occasion, I guess, but this mess of a quest to possess is grotesque. It's happened to me, and I'll never know when calliope inside of me surfaces. So I request that your guests reassess the process, and unless you address all this godly excess, we'll continue to guess while you repossess, and I won't acquiesce till a change manifests. I'm out. Sometimes taking a breath's the only way to go. Considering the options left, it's the only way to go.
You need to live!
What is the only way to go?
I'm stunned by the arrogance, but eloquence sparks something in me. If you honestly can promise me all the help I need, I'll be the kind of a god you're worshipped and adored like before. Thank you, Venus, a brilliant cameo.
And together we will face it, 'cause forgetting won't erase it.
Moving on's the only way to go. The only way.
We did it! That was really good! Oh man.
Mother, is it true? You've chosen to...
Live. I have chosen to live.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Venus. I made you so many promises, dearest, and I won't be able to keep them.
My lady, all I ever wanted was for you to be happy. If this is your wish, I'll be with you at every step.
I as well. Always.
I hope none of us regret this choice in the days to come.
Oh my god, I hope
Thank
not.
you.
This is kind of sad, but I was also kind of scared that she would just end it herself and then let her thing die. That's what I was afraid about too. But I hope that doesn't happen. Oh my god. It's good. I picked majority of the good choices until the last one. But I'm glad that I went back because that's what I wanted. That that there. I really hope this isn't worse. This will work out. You promised to help me. You'll fight this together. I'm gonna say you'll fight this together. I think. Yeah.
This is the only way you'll get through it. Together, as a family.
If there's any chance, Mother, any at all, this is it.
Look at them.
I know, my loves. I hope you're right. Now then, Grace. You needed my help. No doubt regarding Calliope's death. Have you any suspicions as to who might be responsible?
I thought Medusa. I don't think it's Medusa though. I think it has something to do with Athena. Someone at the reliquary.
Calliope was at the reliquary when she was attacked, but I only know of 3 people who were there.
And you're sure none of them are responsible, Grace?
I thought maybe Medusa, but I've spoken to her and I think it's someone else.
Spoke to Medusa?
Calliope came to see us that night. She was agitated, frightened even, but she wouldn't explain why.
She said she had a plan. It must have been the reliquary.
Why wasn't this mentioned? What kind of plan? She knew it was coming. Oh man, did she know it was coming? Goodness sakes. She knew this was coming. What kind of a plan? What kind of a plan?
A plan? A plan for what? What could she find at the reliquary that would help her?
Maybe she wanted a weapon. Something to defend herself with.
If only we'd known she intended to go to the reliquary. How on earth did she even get in?
What an
She
info.
used the key. The one Pan gave her.
Bad.
When Calliope arrived, she dropped it. Then she laughed and said she'd better not lose it because Pan won't give me another key to the reliquary.
Wow.
I didn't know it was important.
Well, there's your help, Grace. I can't give you any better.
Come now, Mother. It's time you rested. It's been a long night.
If I don't, I suppose you'll both gang up on me again. Very well.
Eros is a big cutie. Hello, Wonder Guys.
So, did they have anything helpful?
Hello. I feel like she wanted to go to the fuck. Yeah, that place to like. I was saying it's so good last time. To try and find information, but. And I knew that Pan kind of sent. We already kind of knew Pan sent her there. I think. He might be innocent. It makes no sense.
It just doesn't make sense. Pan sent me to the reliquary. If he's involved, why would he do that?
Well, maybe he was hoping you could prove his innocence if you found out what happened there.
I guess. Aren't you the one who first said he was probably guilty?
Worth investigating still. Are you all right, Grace? You seem troubled.
Hello, guys. Welcome back. Hey, Koji. Hey, Morgan. We just did Athena's song. Sorry. Aphrodite's song, and we just convinced her to live because it was a big party around her dying and giving her soul to another person because it's a lot. But back in the war days, she kind of got PTSD now, and the only way that she kind of gets rid of it is by killing herself and passing it on to someone else, which is not a good way of coping, I don't think. So we tried to convince her to not do that, and we were successful. But now we've got to help her like work it out. Yeah, this is a very, very good game. It looks great. It's like, it is kind of like a comic book. Wish we did sing Venus by Lady Gaga. Got the alert from Discord and Twitch didn't even say nothing. What the hell is happening? I'm so sorry you guys didn't get notified. I tried doing it in Discord, but I don't know if it worked. Yes, Aphrodite's successor is Venus. So she didn't end up doing it in our playthrough, but Venus is still around and she's really cute and really cool and she's really helpful too. But yeah. And we're trying to piece things together. And Calliope saw them the night that she died, and we're trying to work out why. And why Pan gave her a key to the reliquary. Excuse the yawning, I'm sorry. Aphrodite went through so much, I'm worried. I'm thinking about Calliope's memories. I'm gonna say Aphrodite went through so much.
What Aphrodite went through, it's a lot.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about the life of an immortal. It never ends.
Wow. Way to really sell it, Apollo.
His little
How are
eyes.
things with Persephone? Is she helping as much as you thought?
I like her. Yes, but I'm not sure why. Are you worried? I'm gonna say I like her.
Yeah, I kind of like her. Way more than I thought I would. Why?
All I mean to ask is, has she said anything?
About...
No. Never mind. It's none of my business.
What?
Please forget I asked.
What are you saying?
Give my regards to Persephone when you see her.
About what? Apollo's meddling in my relationships. Oh, what's going on?
Apollo, always so dramatic. And well done, by the way. You may be the very first person ever to talk sense into Aphrodite.
Yeah, what the hell, Apollo? Anyway, we're back here. We're in a good place. Never mind. Yeah, that could be true, Morgan. Yeah, Wonder, there's so many really talented voice actors in this. It's insane. It's crazy. We're like listing them all off last time. Yeah, like Troy Baker, Laura Bailey, Ashley Johnson. There's, oh god, who else? Rahul. There's Clark, the person that plays Bloodhound. What's their first names there? Allegra Clark. Rahul, yeah. Merle. There was someone else I was thinking. Felicia Day. It's like wild. It's so wild. Anyway, yes. He's a snack. Alright, let's be in the moment. You kept things from me. Don't joke. Did I do the right thing? Is this like a playful don't joke or like a don't joke? I feel like that's important. Did I do the right thing? Question mark.
Still don't know if I did the right thing.
Well, it was never up to you, Grace. The choice has always been Aphrodite's. Look at it this way. At least she has a chance now. Whether she uses it, we'll see. I remember the last time I passed on my Eidolon. 1952.
Whoa.
I was married to, well, let's say you'd call him a gangster. More of a thug. A mean, vicious little thug. Persephone saved me from him. Tore his head clean off. But not before he fired a shotgun into her chest.
Oh my god.
My chest? Huh. Whatever.
Exactly that, Koji. Don't joke. Or don't joke. Persephone was a mob wife. Badass. Yeah, now I think she's a full-on crime boss. Wild. Look at Persephone, though, saving these ladies from these guys. That sounds awful. Why tell me this? Do you remember her? That sounds awful. I kind of want to say, why tell me this?
Why are you telling me this?
We all have our sordid history, our personal horrors, building up like sediment around our souls.
Jesus.
You can't let it bury you, Grace. You are the only one who can keep your head afloat.
We got an option. Oh my god, this is like an important one because it's like exclamation marks. Oh man, that's pretty harsh. I'll be fine. Thanks for your advice. You're incredible. Let's do that one.
You're incredible. You know that?
There's no need to be facetious, Grace.
No, really.
I am incredible. It's true. It's good that you recognize this.
Okay, I take it back.
Oh, you can't take it back,
Uh-huh.
Grace. I would have thought you'd learned that by now.
Oh my god, what's happening?
After centuries of cruel injustice, everybody working against me, every idol but for one, violent with apathy. We couldn't reach a resolution, but you and I, I'm queen of the underworld, and you
Oh my god.
grace you. Something seems familiar about you. Have we met some lifetime ago? Gods like me don't have too much to hope for. The rules been fixed throughout the ages. So I have forged a daring path. I would like to make some changes. You see, we can win a revolution, you and I.
Oh, damn.
You and I. I'm queen of the underworld, and you, Grace, you.
Oh my god.
Your lost little girl. The first time we met, you called
Oh my
me
god.
that. And now I understand. Show it or not, I see your heart. You've got one big mouth on you, don't you?
What's happening?
Yet it's me who's
Whoa!
closing in. Think I like
Oh my god.
You've overstayed your welcome.
No!
Time to go home.
What the hell? I'm not leaving.
Get out of here, Grace.
What the fuck? What the hell? What just happened? What the fuck just happened? It was getting really good. What the fuck? Did I fuck up? I thought it would be like a I see your heart. It's like a nice thing. Okay. I don't think this is the end to the story. Bruh. Vodkas, no. Fuck it up, but I don't. Yeah. The other option was like you didn't like me when we first met, and it was like I can see your heart, which I thought was a nice thing, but maybe she's just getting a bit like I can't get close. Go away. That's the vibe I'm getting, but we'll see. And no, Zan saying no before is because she was getting attacked by Nyx, the cat. Oh my god, you guys. What did I do, Koji? No, it was a good play on words. It was a good play on words. Can I see your heart? Yeah. Holy shit. I hope she's playing hard to get. Let's hope. Yeah. Grace. Can we actually go back? Can we go back? No, we can't go back. She's gonna like fucking lose her shit at us. But I want you so bad. I want you so bad. Oh shit, alright. We'll leave Persephone alone for a little while. Persephone and I had a moment. At least I thought we did, but then she went cold again, and now I'm left wondering if I imagined it. I crossed some line with her, but which one? It's so weird. Okay, I feel like that's supposed to happen then. But we'll go to Grace's apartment. Fucking hell. Oh my god. That was something, huh?
Oh!
Hermes.
Hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
That's my name. Where's Freddie?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
It's okay if I get with Persephone because Freddie can have Hermes. Eric Ishii as well is another one. Another good voice actor. You know Freddie? Were you looking for me? This is weird. You know Freddie?
What, you and Freddie are friends now? When did this happen?
When I came looking for you. Friday has this movie that I've never seen. Super cool, right?
Uh-huh.
Don't get jelly.
Would you rather not share your mortal friends? Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
Don't get jealous. You were just gonna kiss the fucking leader of the underworld, basically. Oh my god. Alright. Do I have a choice? Is this what you do? Question mark.
So this is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm the god of messengers, baby. Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, you know, extra cool, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I can connect any two doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
You like running errands?
You say it's easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job. Why wouldn't I want to help her out?
You can't be this nice. Are you for real?
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
Oh. Yeah, trans rep. Let's go, baby. If you like this, read The Wicked and the Divine because it's so similar. Ooh, maybe I will. You knew the old Hermes?
You mentioned the old Hermes a lot. You knew him?
Yeah, I was homeless for a while. It wasn't a great time, and he took me in. Everyone's on the same journey, he used to say. Only the roads are different. And then he went on his journey. Man, I still miss him every day.
Wait, isn't he still inside you? Aren't you kind of the same person now?
Not yet. It's only been a year. Maybe I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
I think you will. I didn't think it was a year. I thought it happened in like weeks or something. It's true. Grace just got denied and needed Freddie to be supportive and kind of flirty, but now she's hanging with Hermes. Do I have a choice to go to Athena?
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
Oh.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Athena entered the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
Oh god. Athena never leaves Olympus?
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs. And that creepy owl of hers? Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's everywhere.
My god.
Watching.
So what, she just never leaves the building?
She'll go to the reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
I'm a bit afraid about this because I don't trust Athena very much.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay.
She did go to the reliquary.
When you see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Yeah.
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know, you got it together really quick.
Oh, they're so sweet.
Thanks, I guess.
Grace rejection run. Let's go. What? What? I get to pick another trait? Clever. Kick-ass. I'm definitely gonna go with kick-ass, I think. In your face, this Grace is very punk rock. Let's go.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
I prefer to stand, thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oh.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
Leave Freddie out of this. You're annoyed? I have to prove my innocence. You know what happened there. Oh, I'm gonna say. I'm kick-ass. Nah, I don't sit. I never sit. You know what happened there.
But you know what happened there. That's where Calliope was attacked.
Yet it's not where she died, Grace, is it?
So because she made it all the way to my apartment, we shouldn't care why she was bleeding to death along the way.
You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you,
Oh my god.
would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
Oh fuck. It's like, just because I picked it doesn't mean I should use it straight away, because I do have two. Like, you care about Medusa, then do something. Where has that gotten them? That's true. You don't care at all. I'm gonna say, where has that gotten them, I think. Literally the only thing I've seen Felicia Day in is Mystery Science Theater 3000. I'm not sure what that is, but she used to be in quite a lot, which is why I'm really excited that she's in something again recently. She used to do Geek and Sundry videos on YouTube. There was the D&D series. I watched all of that. I can't remember what it's called. But that was back in the day. She actually has a daughter as well now, and her daughter is actually named Calliope. Funny enough, the Guild. That's it, the Guild. Yes, I watched all of that back in the day. She was also a DLC character for Dragon Age 2. She played a Kunari elf. Or half elf, I'm not sure, I can't remember. And yeah, she was in Supernatural. She did play a lesbian in Supernatural. They were like the only episodes of Supernatural I watched. Funny enough. My mum would watch Supernatural and I would sit in for the Felicia Day episodes. For no particular reason. No reason at all. Talus, yes. Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog, yes. My friends loved that back in high school. She's really great. Yeah. Yeah, she's really, really talented. She's been doing some streams lately as well, actually, I've catched. She's been playing Baldur's Gate and stuff on Twitch. Which is really cool. I just haven't dropped in because I don't want spoilers, but yeah. No, she's really sick. I think I'm gonna go with where has that gotten them, though.
Do you really? Let's explore where all that caring has gotten them, shall we? You're holding on with a grip so tight, your knuckles are turning white. But that's not enough, is it? Every idol I've met is either lost or broken, or both. They're all slipping through your fingers. If you actually cared about them, you'd do something about it instead of sitting up here worrying about your precious rules.
It's true, though. It is true. That is not a lie.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next.
Whoa.
Walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered, and by one of our own.
Yeah, he deserved
The
it.
list goes on.
That's terrible. So you add to it? Why tell me this? So you add to it? Oh, I'm gonna.
So you add to it. I show up and you kill me off because you can't be too careful.
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more.
Why?
We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate, even if it appears unfair.
We're all dying, sis. You ain't special. We're dying, so you should die too. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know. That's it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You feel responsible, don't you? For everything.
I am responsible. Aphrodite wallows in her pain, Apollo in his regrets, and Persephone in her bitterness. Every other idol of power is gone.
So there's only you. You have to shoulder the burden for everyone, like it or not. I'm sorry, Athena. I had no idea.
They won't thank me for it.
Don't kill me.
I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
I still don't trust her, hey. I think that's true. I think she is trying to keep her immortality. You single? Tell me about Persephone. What's her deal? Alright, let's discuss Medusa first, because what the fuck's going on with that? Why are you keeping this woman like that?
Alright, let's talk about Medusa.
Met her, have you?
Mm-hmm. Can you uncurse her?
Is it true you can't remove her curse? Or is she just too useful?
I wish I could remove the curse. I'm afraid the Athena who bestowed it is long gone. She was prideful, that Athena. As prideful as she was powerful, I'm ashamed to say.
The current Athena is responsible for everything she's done.
I am well aware, Grace. What is it that you would have me do, exactly?
I don't know, help her. Stop using her. That's what I would do. Deal with her. Stop using her. I don't know.
How about you stop treating her like a servant? Maybe send her somewhere she won't be tempted all the time.
Oh, well, if you happen to hear of a diet camp for man-eating monsters, by all means, do let me know. Now, if there isn't anything else?
She's like, get out of my office. Tell me about Pan.
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
I think it's the opposite. I think Pan's trying to tell us something, but he can't tell us something. Is Pan a killer?
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
We've all killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
Another idol, I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
Should it be to you? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
I've never thought of Pan as one who would deliberately provoke my ire. But if he saw enough profit in it... Thank you, Grace. I'll add them to my list.
No! We're just planting thoughts in this woman's head. Who can access the reliquary?
Who has access to the reliquary?
Said it.
Is it anyone with a key, or...
Does it matter? You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
Nope. I'm not telling you shit. Same way Calliope got it. Pan did. I won't tell you. You're kidding, right?
Gave it to me. Athena, I had that key all along.
You what?
It's
What?
just like you thought. I used it to attack Calliope that night.
Oh my god, Grace!
And I brought her back home to finish her off. A mortal with a plan, baby. Stole my way into godhood. Watch me roar.
That's
Stop.
not funny, Grace.
Stop!
What's funny is that you thought I'd tell you without getting anything in return.
Grace, why did you... I didn't think you would do that. Planting thoughts in Athena's head instead of planting kisses on Persephone. SMH my head. You went to the reliquary, right?
Speaking of the reliquary, you went there, right?
That thought.
Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal. One she knew. Perhaps the incidents are connected, perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace. I'm sorry.
I'll go. Getting out now.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
I am rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
Will you? Really?
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
I don't think we should touch anything in this woman's room. Okay. I'm liking the goal of it so far, and I'm liking the journey. Oh!
Don't take it
they're
personally,
together.
Grace. Athena's first instinct is to follow the rules whenever things get rough. As if she believes that if the idols don't blindly follow every rule to the letter, we'll dissolve into utter chaos.
Well, is she right?
Probably.
What are they both doing here? Are the idols really dying? She's trying her best. I didn't need a lecture. Are the idols really dying?
Do you think she's telling the truth? About the idols dying out?
I'm not sure. If it is true, why hasn't she told the rest of the chorus?
It sounds like she doesn't trust you.
Well, the feeling is mutual. At any rate, I'm afraid we're going to have to disappoint her again.
Uh-oh. What now?
You need to go back to the reliquary, Grace.
Oh, fuck. I don't want to. I bet I know why. Do what? What?
What for? Is there something I need to ask Hecate?
The one thing we do not yet know is why Calliope went to the reliquary in the first place.
Okay, I'll bite. How would I find that out? You think she left clues?
We can't ask Calliope what her plan was. But you might be able to remember what she was doing there.
Her memories? But I thought...
That it will take years, yes. But if you go somewhere important to Calliope, or touch something special to her, you'll get flashes, feelings.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
I'm willing to wager the place Calliope met her fate has left its mark in Grace's psyche. We have only to uncover it.
Maybe Persephone should kiss us and then we'll discover something important. Yeah. So I'm just gonna change. There we go. Just for a quick sec. Yeah, the lines kind of dip in and out. A little bit of like, with how loud they are. Sometimes. How do we get into the reliquary?
Last time Freddy and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
I'm certainly not suggesting we ask Athena for permission.
Then you mean...
A week ago, I would have said breaking into the reliquary was impossible. Yet it appears Hecate can be surprised. If her book says she will be.
Let's hope the book says that again, I guess.
Unless you've some other plan. I'm all ears, as they say.
The reliquary has alarms.
What about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then they discover you and we apologize profusely.
Will not be a good look, though, just saying.
What is it? What's the saying? Do first, ask... Wait. Something about apologize later? You sure this will work?
Are you sure about this? You want me to wander around hoping something comes to me?
I do know something about how memories work after the transition, but no, I'm not certain. You want certainty? Wait until your trial. Without discovering more, the outcome of that is certain.
What if Medusa is lying? What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
Oh, my, you're just full of ideas, aren't you?
Oh my
Do you
God,
have any
girlies, no.
suggestions regarding how we might go about doing that?
Deja vu it is.
Better to ask forgiveness than permission. That's it. Speak softly and carry a beagle? What? What would I be looking for?
Let's say I do this. What am I hoping to find?
Some memory of who attacked Calliope, or why she was there. Anything we could work with. I've spoken to almost all the idols, and every single one says they hadn't seen or heard from her. If she was keeping to herself, then why now? What started this? We're missing something important, Grace.
What if Grace goes there and the memory she sees is that she attacked Calliope? A Grace from the future.
Ready.
It'd be a twist.
Stephanie's gonna like stab her. There's no other way.
Is there really no other way? This seems a bit desperate.
That's because we are desperate, Grace. Either we take this shot at learning the truth, or we overthrow Athena and the chorus by force, and disregard this stupid trial.
Oh, you do that for me?
She's joking, right? She's joking, right?
You'd overthrow your whole god organization for little old me. Okay, let's do this. Can you come please with me? Stephanie, please.
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
Cool.
I can't go in with you. Hecate would sense me right away. I will, however, stay close by.
What's happening?
If anything happens, I'll come. Hecate won't stop me. The Minotaur won't stop me. Nothing will.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. I'm stunned. Wonder Guys volunteers. Stop. My cat's being naughty again. Hey! Right when it's getting good too. You're gonna have to fight for the Minotaur. I don't know what this cat is doing. Okay. I'm worried about phrasing. I'll do my best. You care? Question mark. I kind of want to be like, you care about me? Kind of intense. Not that. You care? Question mark. I'll do my best. I want to say, you care. But I don't want to be like, you care about me? Is it sarcastic? It probably is sarcastic. Guys, do you think this is sarcastic? Like, it's like this conversation, this internal monologue's happening in my head and you guys are just fighting over the Minotaur in chat. I don't think it's sarcastic. Okay. Her little doe eyes when she looks up at her is like wild. I'm gonna say you care. I'm gonna say because I'm curious.
Gosh, it almost seems like you care.
Oh shit.
Ugh, can we just get on with this already?
Oh my god! I'm so gay. I'm having a bit of a meltdown. Okay. Okay. Ugh. This game shouldn't be doing this to me. I'm like... I'm just like laughing at the screen in chat. It's just like there having to deal with this. Ugh, okay. Sure, let's go rest of the game. I'm not gonna use Freddy because I think that's a bad idea. Be honest. Sneak in the back way. I'm gonna try and sneak in, I think. Holy shit.
Wait, are you sure this is right? Was that the right door? You're asking me like I'm supposed to know? It just feels like we're back outside again. Maybe that was some kind of portal or...
Whoa.
Or maybe we're right where we're supposed to be.
Are we in the labyrinth? It's incredible. This is too easy. We should be careful. It's too easy.
Doesn't this feel a little too easy? Why does everything have to be difficult? I'll take easy, for once. How do we avoid getting lost? It's like a labyrinth.
Oh, it is a labyrinth, but I've never had any trouble finding my way around.
Oh,
Hey,
baby.
easy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, no need to freak out. I'm a guardian, sure, but I'm not a monster.
There he is.
But, yeah, you know you're not supposed to be in here, right?
Please let me go in. Let's say please. Please, sir. Please, baby boy.
I need this, Asterion. I have to figure out what Calliope did here. Please, can't you just let us look around?
Oh, it's just... Kate would be so mad.
She knows you're the sweetest, most thoughtful bullman there is. She'd understand.
I want to,
Come on,
but
I'd really appreciate it.
please.
I need to bring you back.
No!
Kate. I'm so sorry.
Run,
no.
Grace.
Hey,
Look at Freddy.
come back! Oi, come back!
Please, Asterion.
Okay. I don't hear anything. I think I'm all right. I hope Freddy's okay. She better be.
I hope she's okay.
First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start? Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just... focus. Yeah, it's weird. Like,
I've definitely been here before.
Oh man, there's a lot here. Look at the olives. The olive branch. Egg. Egg. Instrument, mask, trident, apple, branch, scroll, statue, branch. Egg. Egg. Branch.
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
Egg. It's a snake egg.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
Mask.
What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right?
Are we supposed to, like... It's probably the instrument, but can I look at everything else? Let's just go instrument, because I don't know if I'm running out of time.
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both.
That looks like Medusa's egg, huh? Trident. Get stabbed.
Is this an armory, too?
Apple.
Freddy? Are you out there? Can you hear me?
I hope she's okay.
What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
Scroll.
I don't even know what language that is.
Statue.
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
The last one, the mirror.
This is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she...
What happened?
Uh-oh.
What the hell? I don't like this. 0 for Hecate. I'm sorry. We can talk about this. Oh my god, they're so fucking scary.
Hello? Do you work for Hecate? Are you guardians or something?
They're gonna fucking kill you, Grace. Run. They're so pretty, all of them.
Okay then.
Wow, look at their fits. Oh my god. I think you should run. Run! Grace, run! Where's Freddy?
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
It's the God Mafia. It could be the Fates, actually.
Oh! Grace?
Run.
Freddy! We've got to run. My powers don't work on them. They just keep coming.
Freddy, don't die here. Get out of there. No, no, no. Freddy, don't. No, no, Freddy, don't. Freddy, don't.
No, I won't let you!
The mortal! Why did we bring her back?
Oh god. Oh god, Freddy!
By the gods.
Fuck.
You summoned the Furies.
What?
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
Furies. Fates, Furies. You need to help Freddy. I didn't speak to the Fates. You need to help Freddy.
I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her.
I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that.
Oh my god, Freddy, no!
This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the
We
price.
didn't learn shit. Oh my god. No, we didn't learn anything. Fuck. Help me, Persephone. How can you say that? I'm not leaving Freddy. Help me, Persephone. Oh god. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Persephone, we can't just... There must be something we can do.
She made her choice, Grace.
No! It's not right!
No, Freddy.
Come. There's nothing more to be done.
Her hat! Oh my god! We can't leave her here? Bro! What the fuck, this game? Oh my god. Oh my god. Asterion, where were you? God, the Furies, fuck, that's so wild. We didn't do anything. Maybe it's something that Calliope did. We're just living it through it. Let's go back to the apartment. What a fucking wild ride. Cross the Sticks, finish Act 2. I might call it at the beginning of Act 3, just so we can maybe have another stream next time. Holy crap.
I'm sorry it came to this, Grace. It's clear what your friend meant to you.
She shouldn't have done that. It should have been me. Her name was Freddy. How did that happen? We left her there. I'm gonna say we left her there. I didn't want to leave her there.
We left her there. I can't believe we left her there.
We had no choice. Hecate will take care of her.
I should be taking care of her.
Grace, is that how Calliope died? Was she also attacked by the Furies? Do you remember?
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
They must have.
No doubt sent by the same person. Perhaps for the same reason.
Who can command the Furies?
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
No one does, not these days. Hecate herself would have been my guess. Zeus might have, in his role as king of old Olympus, but he is long gone.
Clearly someone can do it.
Athena.
Unless they weren't summoned. They could have been responding to something you did unwittingly, something Calliope also did.
God.
And what that could be, I'm afraid I have no clue.
The Furies stop. Yeah, we don't know, actually, if they are long gone, hey. What was Calliope trying to do? What are the Furies?
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
Think of them as forces of nature, but an aspect mortals rarely encounter. They're older than any idol. They were created to enforce the ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Well, there were. Laws even the idols had to obey, from the earliest days of old Olympus. Even if they still existed and you'd broken one, we would all know. These are not petty crimes one stumbles into.
Why did the Furies stop?
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They exist to punish.
What the hell?
They demanded blood, and blood was taken. It didn't need to be yours.
So if Freddy hadn't interfered...
They wouldn't have rested, not ever, until they had their due.
This is why I think it's Athena, because she, again, don't want to say anything if they know anything, but we went there and she told us not to go back to the reliquary and then not to bring a mortal there, and we did the exact same thing. And I feel like she's punishing us, but I don't know. That's my theory anyway. What was Calliope trying to do?
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just a feeling. I still don't understand why.
There's only one use for that mirror, to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates know all that is or will be. Destiny is theirs to command. Or so it's said. One contacts them either to know one's fate, or to change it. Not that the Fates are likely to oblige.
The mirrors to contact the Fates. Wait, if Freddy distracted Hecate instead, would she not have died? Maybe, I don't know. Are the Fates that powerful?
Can these Fates really control the future?
They control the fate of all beings. I imagine it's they who give Apollo his powers, and they who write Hecate's books.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, it seems.
Could it have been the Fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
They're not known to be vindictive. If they don't want to answer, they simply won't.
If only we knew more.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
Well, there is another way to ask them.
I wondered how long that would take.
Oh my god.
Hecate is enraged. She's threatened to close off the reliquary entirely and forever. Athena is beside herself.
How long have you been standing there?
Long enough. You just had to keep pushing, didn't you? Until you got what you wanted.
Stop! She didn't do anything.
This isn't about me. We're out of options, Apollo, and you know there's only one other way to contact the Fates.
Oh, how convenient.
Stop fighting, girlies! Why are you here? What other way? Stop fighting!
Enough, both of you! This isn't helping anyone.
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not. The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
Is this what you wanted? We can overthrow Hades is dead. What are you talking about? We know Hades is dead, right? What the hell? I'm gonna say it anyway, because I want to see what it said.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
Yeah.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
Oh, that's what they meant. Okay. We'd be breaking a rule.
So if we go to Hades and, find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into, exactly?
A great deal.
A lot.
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
She might execute
But she's
you.
already been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
There's no other way.
Is there really no other way to talk to these fates? Do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try going back to the reliquary?
No. No. Hell no.
The only other person with a direct connection to the Fates is Apollo here.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
Apollo, do something. Like poking this man with a stick. Do something. How did you plan this all along? I hope she didn't. Maybe she did. How does one find this throne?
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. Then why did you come, Apollo? To gloat? To wish Grace well? Or to actually help? Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
I wish I said this, but I don't have it. So I can't say it. I'll just say I'm in.
Okay. No need to keep selling me on it. I'm in.
You are?
Yeah. I need to punch something really hard. Or overthrow hell. I'm good with either of those things.
Did you see that, Apollo? You see, that is what a backbone looks like.
I can't. I'm sorry, but this is a step too far.
And consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies, according to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
What? Freddy's in Hades? Can we get her back? We'd have to jump into the rivers. Rivers, is that right? Yeah. 6? What does that mean? Should have led with that.
Wait, what? Freddy's in Hades? What? Persephone, why didn't you lead with that?
I didn't want it to seem like I was playing on your sympathy, Grace.
But you'll play on mine. Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
If that's what you prefer, by all means.
Let's find Hermes. Get this over with.
He really is not happy with anything we've done in this game. He is like, he hates everything that we've picked. There he is.
Shall I wait here, or...?
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey, if
They're
it isn't
drinking
Apollo
their
and Grace
Ramune.
and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
This is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
To save Freddy. Okay. I do want to continue this, but it's 1:30 here and I have to get up early. So we'll have one last Stray God stream next week. Thank y'all again so much. You've been so lovely. And I'm having a wonderful time experiencing this game with all of y'all. Persephone's a babe. Alright. Have a good day, night, wherever you are, and I'll catch y'all for end stream tomorrow. Bye everyone. Bye.